Hey folks, welcome to Transplant Helper again today. My name is Jim Burrell, and as you can see already, I'm kind of driving right now, so I'm not going to be making very much, if any, real eye contact, but I did want to pause for just a few moments today and talk to you about helping others, okay? Whether it's helping a friend, a family member, a fellow transplant patient, just anyone, you know already that my channel, The Transplant Helper, is about helping other people. And actually right now I'm driving, I'm on the way to Birmingham, Alabama, hoping to sit down and visit with a few transplant patients, hoping to give them some advice, to educate them a little bit, maybe hopefully comfort them in what they're dealing with, as well as checking on a couple of patients over to Children's Hospital. So hopefully I can be a little bit of help there as well. But I love what I do. You already understand that. I love what I do. I'm not always able or feel like, or I'm blessed enough to actually drive physically, do some of that, but to be able to drive and spend real time with patients. However, you know, when I do, I'm grateful for that. And when I'm not, videos like this are what I like to put out. Of course, not only to help those people, but more especially to help and encourage you. So hopefully what we talk about today will do a little bit of that, okay? Now, again, today we're talking about being helpful. Helping others, helping yourself, helping, okay? That's what this is about. And I wanted to give you, if you would, 3 different tips that I hope you can use today and implement these today that will help you to help someone, okay? And number 1 is very simple. I understand that. Number 1 is help someone out by encouraging them on social media, okay? Most of you today are on social media. As a matter of fact, whether you realize it or not, if you're watching this YouTube video right here, YouTube is a form of social media because it has a place where you can watch the videos, you can get the information you want, as well as a place where you can comment below, and that becomes social because we have discussions and we give advice. But I want you to get on some form of social media today. More than likely, that's going to be Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, just something, Twitter, I don't know. Get on some form of social media today and go out there and pick 10 people. I don't know why I'm coming up with the number 10, but pick 10 people and make it your intention, okay? Really think about it. Put this into perspective. Make it your intention to help 10 people today. Scroll through the feed. I know if you're like I am, that's a lot of what you do, really. You know, you kind of just scroll through the feed, flip that finger, scroll that mouse wheel. You scroll through the feed and you read a lot of stuff, you see a lot of pictures, you watch a few videos, but maybe you really don't stop to do anything with that. Sometimes we say that we're, you know, just spying on people, jokingly, whatever. We're stalking people. One of my friends calls it. I don't think you really do that to that extreme, but take time today and find 10 people on purpose, look for them, and find 10 people on purpose today that you can try to encourage, okay? Just drop a note, drop a comment below whatever post they have. Tell them something encouraging. Tell them they look beautiful. Tell them that you're proud for their improvement. Tell them that you're praying for them. Tell them that you're behind them, that you're in your thoughts or prayers or, you know, whatever they post. Tell them if it's something funny, tell them it's funny. I mean, tell them that you got a laugh out of it. I don't know, the type of things we normally would do on social media, but instead of just randomly doing it, do it on purpose today. Find 10 people. Maybe I should be saying at least 10 people, but find 10 people purposely today and make sure that you encourage them. That's a huge thing you can do. So that was number 1, encourage people on social media. Number 2, how about encourage people in real life? I happen to be going to the hospital today to visit patients, so that's part of my intention, is to advocate, educate, and motivate those patients. And so I hope I get to do that. That's part of my intention. But probably you're not. Some of you may be going to clinic visits, whatever. More than likely you're not going to a place like that. So you may not be coming in contact directly with fellow transplant patients, which is my primary intention, obviously. But you may be just coming into contact with the general public. And so maybe today you've got to run to the store. You got to go to the grocery store. You got to run down to Walmart, as we do in the South. Maybe you got to go get gas in your car. So you're going to go in a gas station. Maybe you're planning to go through a drive-through and pick up a bite to eat. Wherever you are, say something encouraging to someone. And it doesn't have to be a real compliment. For example, I love to do this. When I go into Walmart and I'm standing there waiting in line, you know, when you first walk up to the checkout person, the cashier, generally speaking, there's some kind of a canned I guess, a canned phrase they're supposed to say, you know, like, did you find everything today? Did you find everything you need? How was your day? They're supposed to say something. They're supposed to engage the customer. I get that. What I like to do, however, is that when I get in those checkout lines, as I'm getting closer and closer to being my turn, I'm anticipating and I'm watching, and the second, just with a snap, the second I get up to that register, I like to beat them to the punch. I like to be the first one to speak. I like to be the first one to say, how was your day? Is your day going well? You know, I like to be the first one to talk. And it's amazing when you catch that person kind of off guard like that, how big a smile can come on someone's face very quickly, or how quickly they might decide to engage you in conversation, just instantly almost. And all you did was say, how was your day? Sometimes if they do speak back and they do engage me, the next thing I might say is I'll say, what time do you get off today? You know, whether they love their job or not, they probably want to get off at some point today. So I say, what time do you get off? And they'll say, well, I get off at so-and-so. And I say, oh, I bet you'll look forward to that. You know, whatever. Or I'll ask them if has the store been busy. You know what I'm talking about. Just doing that. You're not necessarily complimenting them. You can, but you're encouraging them. Just knowing that people care about one another makes a huge impact on somebody. So go on social media, encourage 10 people. When you go into any of these places publicly, speak first, and that itself will encourage someone. And number 3, this is a little different. I want you to help yourself. You. I want you to help you today. Find something that you need to change. Find something that you would like to improve on. Find something that you would like to better yourself at. Find something that you want to learn about. You're already on YouTube. You're watching this video. Probably, typically, you come here for education purposes. Thank you for that, by the way. But you're already on YouTube. Think of something that you've always wanted to know how to do. Whatever it is. A craft. You know, if you're like me, I'm a documentary buff. I love to watch documentaries. So I spend a ton of time, too much really, on YouTube, on Netflix, on pretty much anywhere, trying to find documentaries because I'm interested in things, okay? And I'll look up very specific topics and say, how do you do this? And I'll watch an entire documentary on that. Go ahead and do something like that. Make it a self-help day, okay? If there's something you've been wanting to accomplish, make today the day that you do that. Don't mark it on your calendar. Don't put up a warrant in your phone. Today's the day, not tomorrow. Today is the day. You've got today so far. Take advantage of it and help yourself. You know, just do something, because accomplishing something, learning something, bettering yourself, it's always an encouragement to us as people. At least it is to me, and I think most of us think that very same way. Again, I appreciate you joining me today on this program. If this program has helped you out in any way, if you like it, okay? If you like this program, give it a thumbs up. That would encourage me. You want to encourage me? I'm a good place to start. I need encouragement. Or encourage other people. Comment below this video. Say something nice about someone in the video. If you see someone commenting below this video, particular video, whatever they said, come back and agree with them. But yeah, that's the way I feel. I don't know what your conversation will be like. I can't really help with that, can I? Anyway, comment below the video. Encourage me, encourage others. Be a bigger part of the Transplant HELPER community, and I promise you, you will be better for it. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, all of you, please stay stronger, friends.